everyone, and welcome back to the channel where Mark and Leslie are with Married to Vinyl. And today we have a special treat. What are we doing?
Special. We just figured we're going to go through some of our favorite unique LP sleeve, whatever you want to call it. Sleeve. Not like colored vinyl or picture disc, nothing like that. Well, some of them could be. But this is all about the sleeve. Any kind of like a unique design, unique packaging. I'm not talking about box sets or where they made we're talking about just unique sleeves as they were released originally,
Yeah, and you'll see as we move along. So
yeah. Some of them you'll know. Comment. Let us know. Give us a comment. Give us a like. Subscribe. We never ask. No,
we never.
We don't want to feel like we're so needy, but please
but we are needy.
And comment on your favorite sleeves, ones that you have that you've seen here, or other ones that you might have we don't have. This is probably not all of them anyway. We kind of picked some of our favorites.
There are so many out there. They get so creative with the sleeves. And we're going to start with
we'll start with some common ones just to kind of get you to figure out what we're talking about.
Ones that everybody knows.
You do that one. All right. So we're going to call, whatever. There's a section I think we're going to start off with. We're going to call it like the interactive section. This is an original German first press. Very nice. You can tell it looks pretty cool. I don't know. I can do it, I guess.
Oh, be careful.
Oh, jeez.
Don't. Oh.
There it goes. It still works. I mean, this is a good example. It's still very functional. It's nice.
Yeah.
We cut like a piece of cardboard around this.
I
don't store it next to other records. All right, so there's our interactive. So
that's the Rolling Stones Sticky Fingers, and then we're going to be doing some lenticular because we have their Majesty's Satanic Majesty's Request has the lenticular.
Yeah. I don't know. Lenticular.
I can't even say lenticular.
Say that 5 times fast.
This one we got sealed.
We did years and years ago, probably like 20 years ago. And we didn't pay it was a good price.
It was a really good
$40, and it was the first press too. It wasn't like so we got lucky.
It was one of those
beautiful, like amazing. And then other ones, your standard die cut type sleeves. Everyone would know these covers, of course. This is an original too, with all the Lucille Ball, all that original photos in there that they later took some of these pictures out. But as you know, I'm sure everyone knows this one, lenticular.
I like to have fun with the Rolling Stones sleeves.
These are cut out. We got some cool lenticular ones. Again, some of them will be pretty common. Some of them, well,
that's not lenticular. That's
die
cut.
We got a lot of die cuts. I meant.
Yeah.
And some of them that's probably the more common ones you'll know, but there might be some that they don't know either.
Exactly.
So this first one, again, we're kind of like, maybe we'll call this the interactive.
You're getting into the interactive
section. All right, this one, are you going to be able to tell? This is the Raveonettes. I'm not really sure how to pronounce that album. It's P-E''AHI. I think it's Hawaiian or something. I forget. But this one there is inside there you can get in, and there's
it's like a gel pack.
It's a gel pack. Yeah. So you can see, I don't know if you can see any of this little squish. Don't squish too much.
I know I'm not squishing too much. Yeah,
we keep this in a separate sleeve, like away from the records, because it is it's got that PVC type situation, and these will react with your record. So any kind of PVC, I'm sure most people know that.
Yeah, this is our PSA, If you've got any of those hard PVC sleeves or
definitely.
weird ones,
keep
them away from your collection.
Yeah, we keep them all separately.
Yeah, so this is the sleeve we were keeping in. I don't know if you can tell. You can already see it reacting with just the sleeve.
Yeah, I keep this, I think I triple sleeve this thing. And we keep it separate. And I keep it laying flat too, just in case. But total squishy gel pack. It's still good. It hasn't leaked or anything after all these years. But kind of, it's like, I love it, but it's a little bit of a pain in the ass to have this one. But it's pretty cool. We do like it. And we love the Raveonettes.
And a similar vein as the Raveonettes is this next one, the Spectrum. This is an oil pack as well.
Soul Kiss Glide Divine. This one's definite PVC. That other one's a bit softer. This one's oil pack, not gel. That's like oil in there, some kind of oil. And it's still, a lot of times these have leaked out. This is a pretty good example, like the best I've seen. You can kind of see they're still squishy.
You can see the sort of oil.
Right
here.
there. And it came with a clear vinyl. And we've stored the vinyl separate, so a lot of times you see these. I've seen a couple used not that often though, but they're always like
always reacted
to the vinyl. And it's a really good copy. Again, I keep this flat. I don't keep it standing up, otherwise the oil will settle at the bottom. I prefer to kind of, yeah, you could. It's kind of hard to see, but there's quite a bit in there.
You can see the bubbling going on.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. Now you can see it moving. Look at that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And it hasn't leaked, so fingers crossed it stays like that. And we have that I have the CD of that too. It does the same thing.
And the CD does the same thing?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Same exact thing.
Oh.
This did leak supposedly on a Manic Street Preachers album or something that was coming out at the same time. Like that, it like damaged other records around it.
Oh, it's
packaging. Yeah,
it's like that Girardi Column Sandpaper album that messed up a whole bunch of albums.
Oh, this one too. Now this one is, maybe I should have shown this first. This is Sonic Boom, and that Spectrum, this is Sonic Boom from Spaceman 3. So this is actually his first solo album, Sonic Boom, and it's called Spectrum. This was like 1990, this was 92. So he Sonic Boom, Spectrum album, and then he named his next band Spectrum. Anyway, this is the first, it even says it right there, debut solo album from Spaceman 3, Sonic Boom.
Ooh.
Check this out. I mean,
oh, that's pretty sweet.
That? I wouldn't call it, it's just got this pinwheel on here, whatever you want to call it. And then on the inside too, I don't know. You want to spin it?
Can I spin it?
Can you? Ooh, both directions. And on this side, if you can see, it's kind of hard to tell, right here on his jacket, I gave him a white pen. This is when I met them on the Spectrum tour, actually. And had Sonic Boom sign, and I gave him a white Sharpie, thinking you got all this space here.
Oh,
and he was kind of stoned, so he's like, "Oh, I'll do it in this part here. It's really light." I'm like, you're not quite understanding the concept, but he was very cool. He was very nice. But I was hoping he was going to write in the black area. All right. Okay, let's do these. Yeah.
Oh, do this one.
So yeah, that was kind of out of order. That Spectrum came out first. The Sonic Boom solo album came out first, then the Spectrum Oil Pack. And then along with that Spectrum Oil Pack, they released 2 singles from that album. And this isn't PVC, so this is like just a weird plastic, and it's never had any kind of reaction. Maybe I'll show you they came with different color vinyl. You can kind of see as it slots in there. And it's all hard plastic. Really cool. I usually keep these. I keep these with a nice poly inner, with a poly sleeve.
Yeah.
I just put it in here for today, just to show.
For the effect.
Yeah. And then this one too. This one is a clear vinyl. You can show that. That's the sleeve.
Got the sleeve.
Yeah, because you can't really see it when it's clear.
Yeah,
it doesn't really
true.
make much of a
so
difference.
Here's our sleeve.
Yeah.
And how it goes.
And you can kind of see it. Yeah. And they did the CD singles the same as this, and the 7-inches. I got all those. Same exact packaging. Just, yeah, really cool.
That is really cool.
They spent some money on these.
They really did.
Yeah. Oh,
okay,
spiritualized.
Spiritualized. So the other end of Spaceman 3.
Yep.
Here we go. This is Jason's foray.
It glow in the dark.
Glow in the dark. Both sides glow in the dark.
This whole part, yeah, the ghost, it's got this textury whatever.
Along with your t-shirt.
Yeah, same. Oh yeah, same one. Yeah, same. So coincidentally, I wore the shirt. This glows in the dark too. So we'll cut to that. This whole back glows in the dark.
Yeah,
and then the front's just
see if
the ghost.
we can take some footage of this glowing in the dark.
We'll show this. A little bit of that.
So continuing with our interactive.
Yes, different kind of interactive.
So now we have The Damned, and this is Strawberries. And this one, you know what's so good about this one?
I do. They might not.
If you scratch
if on the first press,
sleeve,
I think.
Yeah, the inner sleeve on the first press, it smells like strawberries.
And I swear there's a little hint of it now, but I guess probably not anymore.
Yeah, I can really smell it.
Yeah.
But yeah, and I know what you're thinking, but don't even think about scratching my shirt.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry,
No.
I think we did that when we bought the shirts, just to make sure. We asked them, we're like, do these stink at all? They're like, well, what do you mean? You probably, I hope you can tell. Captain Sensible, one Christmas catalog, 12-inch. And this beard, it's three-dimensional. It's
fluffy.
It's fluffy. It's a real beard, if you can tell.
Oh, it's not real beard.
Well, okay. No, that's real. He grew that.
That's Captain's
That's
real
made
beard?
of Captain Sensible hair.
How many times did he have to grow his beard and then get it
that's
shaved
true.
off?
This is a one of a kind.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So anyway, it's I don't know, whatever, fuzzy, whatever. We had this 12-inch, and I don't even think we knew about it until probably 10 years or so ago at this place called Wombleton. Or was it there? Maybe. I don't know. Somewhere. I didn't know about it, and then I'm like, wait a minute, there's a... Oh, Rockaway. We got this at Rockaway.
Oh, we did.
Yes, we found out about it in the meantime, but I had no idea there was a reel. When it first came out, I had no idea they released it this way. But I'm glad to have that. And now we're going to get into the, well, still some damned records. This is a little pop-up section.
Pop-ups,
The pop-up.
yeah.
The pop-up. This one is more, all right, the damned anything. This makes me
It's, yeah.
This is like one of the... You expect, it's going to be some big pop.
Yeah, so like, dramatic.
What?
Oh, look at the little
man.
dance.
It's kind of wah-wah. It's almost more funny than... I mean, it's pretty cool. I'd rather have it than not have it. It's kind of slightly underwhelming.
Yeah, it is slightly underwhelming, but,
It's kind of funny.
that's a pop-up.
It's a pop-up.
And continuing with the pop-ups, this is Super Furry Animals Gorilla.
Ooh.
And then this one's a much better pop-up.
It's not like crazy in it, but it's pretty cool, yeah.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty cool.
Check that dude out.
Can you see him? Do we need to angle down? We're good.
Yeah,
All right, yeah.
That's good.
All right.
There you go, Super Furry Animals
That's
Gorilla.
a cool one. That's kind of hard to come by, I think. This is a bit of an unknown Britpop band from the 1996. This came out, Octopus. I say Britpop loosely, but this is one of my favorite, like gatefold pop out, whatever you want to call it.
Oh, this is amazing. This is so cool. It's
Well,
a board game.
Yeah, it turns out into a big board game, and there's some game pieces with it and stuff that come in on a separate cardboard thing. But I just love how
Look at that. That's how you do a pop-up.
That's a pop-up. Damn, you can take note. Look at that. It's like an accordion. I mean, this is great. We're either going to show this in another video, or we've already shown this real quickly. But anyway, it's worth showing again.
So this one's not a pop-up, but this is interactive as well. So this one's pretty cool. This is Pete Shelley, Heaven and the Sea. This is an album from Pete. Yeah. So let's see if we can get this going. It's got another one of those plastic sleeves that we keep.
This is the definite PVC. We keep this separate.
This separate. But for the video...
For you, we will take the risk.
Yep. So if you can watch as I pull that out.
I can't tell if you can see it or not.
And then whee.
Maybe we'll try to take, and on the back too.
Yep.
Maybe we'll try to take a close-up video just of this, just in case.
Let's see.
I'll go slower even. Yeah, that's pretty. Oh, that's too fast. Yeah. If you go too fast, you can't tell. But it's pretty cool.
Yeah, that is pretty cool.
Type.
I'll do that one more
do it again.
time.
Go slow. Go stay like it's slow.
Slow it down. Oh, I think you could see that.
Yeah, you can see it. The US sleeve is a little bit different, and definitely not like this. So yeah, pretty cool to have. This one is Menomina. I forget what year this is from, but really good indie band. And this sleeve, it's a gatefold. Is it trifold? Oh, it's a trifold even. But whatever. Oh god, that's terrible. But it's really all about the front cover. There's all these die cut pieces here, and you'll see as we rotate. And each one, it kind of, you'll see like a track number pop up somewhere. Oh, like right there's a track number, the song title, and then just different pictures.
And then the eyes change.
The eyes change. Everything kind of.
That is such a cool cover.
I can't.
You got it going?
Okay, I'm going a little slow, I think, but I can't really tell what's happening. Anyway. You get the gist. I'm not going to go through all 12 songs, but it's a pretty cool. Oh, actually, this is easier if I do this. There you go. I'm learning. I'm learning on the job. All right. This is a cool one. This one out of print for a while. I think they've done reissues of it too, but this was, yeah.
Oh yeah,
So
that is such a great band, Phenomena.
They're great, yeah.
Yep.
But that sleeve is that's really fun. Okay, this one, I don't know if it's going to be able to see it that much. This is Lush, their first kind of, it's considered their first album, but it's really just a compilation of their early EPs on 4AD. So the original one came in this extra jacket. Here's like the cover that most people will know. But it came with this outer jacket, and I'll try to, I don't know. Not going to see much, probably. I don't think you're going to see much. Oh, there, a little bit there. Kind of there, and there's all kinds of pictures on the inside. It's just, yeah, that's really all it is, but it's pretty cool. if you get up close, like, oh, this is really good.
Yeah, that is pretty good.
Maybe we'll try to film it. If not, maybe not.
And then for Lush, they really like to do some funky things with their albums. This is Lush Love Life, and so this was in the clear sleeve with the vellum as well, that you could see the record through. And
or they called it like tracing paper.
Your tracing paper.
Yeah, it's really thin paper.
Thin
yeah,
and see through.
And it came with a clear vinyl.
Clear vinyl, yeah. So this is pretty cool.
Might not be PVC, but again, we store that separately just to be on the safe side.
You're always on the safe side with that.
Okay, this one I'm sure some people will know. This one, the debut Faust album, the original came with this, I guess, PVC, and it's just this thin kind of insert, whatever. That's, I don't know what, plasticky. Yeah. But I think that looks pretty cool on its own.
Like the X-ray.
The X-ray types of, pretty cool. Everyone knows that one. Happy to have. This isn't the first press. This is like a late 70s, I think, the second issue or something. But yeah, pretty cool. Yeah, and it came in a clear vinyl too.
Yeah. It's kind of like those Soviet era X-ray records that they used to do. Yeah. And then this one is sort of like in the same, a similar vein as that. Brian Jonestown Massacre.
This is a PVC
This
sleeve.
is PVC.
So again, we store this separate.
This is one of those no-nos to keep in your collection. So yeah, it's a mirrored sleeve. And then again, you can see it's got the X-ray, if you can see the X-ray there.
Yeah, it might be a little hard on the mirrored. You can fold it back up or tilt it back up.
There you go.
Oh, you got
I can see it, yeah. So.
And here's their famous logo, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. And speaking of the Brian Jonestown Massacre still.
Yeah, look at this one. This.
We won't just look at it. Look at the inside.
Ooh.
All right, the cool thing about this, if you bought the CD, it came with like a fully drawn in sleeve, whatever. But this, for the vinyl, it came with a box of colored pencils. So there's like.
Are they pencils or crayons? They're pencils, huh?
No, that's hard. Yeah, they're pencils.
That's so cool.
Yeah, there's like 6 different colors, whatever. And the inside, there's a lot to color in there. So I'm tempted to buy a second copy. If I ever see a cheap copy, like whatever, I think I'll buy one. Or we can maybe get 2 more copies and we'll each do our own.
But now, are they as blendable as my Prismacolors? That's what I want to ask.
You can. Oh, you're gonna have more art supply. I'm gonna be stuck with these 6. You're gonna be like. All right, real quick. This one, I'm not gonna even open it. This is the -5 Dear December. I think this was a Record Store Day one from a few years back. And look it up online maybe. It's an advent calendar. There's all kinds of perforations on this sleeve throughout. And this whole sleeve too on the spine on both sides. It's all perforated. So I keep the records. I don't want to open it all the time just in case. Again, I'd like to have a second copy just to be able to open it up and play around with
the advent calendar.
But it's our Christmas.
But you don't see this one very often.
No, I don't. Yeah. I think that one kind of, I don't think it's worth a fortune or anything. But yeah, that's gone. That's not kicking around like in every store's Record Store Day leftovers bin. No. You don't see this one.
But yeah, that's pretty cool. And then I think we're in the touchy-feely section.
We're getting to the touchy-feely section. I'll hold this one.
Yeah, we're a little too lazy to take these out.
Yeah.
But these are like...
And they shed, too.
They do shed. These are like velvet or felted covers. So this is the...
Both of them.
Bee Gees Odessa, and then this is the
Beach House Depression Cherry.
Yeah, so they're really soft.
And if you kept the records in there, I think when we got this one used a while back, all the felt was all over. They were covered in felt.
Oh, really?
So again, I wouldn't. Yeah, I mean, you probably keep these with. Well, we keep them in the collection, but not. I don't put the records in there just in case.
So a little bit more of the interactive covers. This is MGMT's Congratulations album. And this one, you can scratch off. If you get a coin,
yes,
you can scratch off and get a different picture.
I was going to say here, these couple spots.
Yeah, but a couple of spots.
It was sealed, but there are a couple of spots.
You got to be careful with it. It does it comes off pretty easily. But yeah, so this is.
We'll show a photo.
Yeah,
I've seen it online where people have scratched it off, but
yeah. So it's like you scratch your tickets. That's MGMT.
And that was produced by Sonic Boom. Even.
Yeah,
there you go. All right, now let's show. We've shown one lenticular earlier on. Let's show a couple. We only have a few. I mean, we probably have a few more, but this is Guy Garvey. He's a singer from Elbow. His solo album. This was like the limited version, whatever. I think you could only get from his store. And then this one. Ooh.
That's pretty cool.
Stranglers, The Raven. Oh, it's kind of hard to. Hopefully you can see that. I don't know. I'm sure everyone.
I don't know how these lenticulars show up online.
And that was a hot commodity.
This was a record store day one, a bunch of years back now. This is the White Stripes, Get Behind Me, Satan. This one's the lenticular. Yeah,
everybody wanted that one.
Everybody wanted this one at the time.
I wonder what it's worth and if it's kind of come down.
Yeah, we haven't looked it up for a while, but yeah, we were lucky enough to get one of those.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we're getting into the die cut.
Some of the die cut, funky last ones.
Yeah, funky covers. Speaking of funky, we have Curtis Mayfield's Superfly. So this has got that die cut, and this one's really hard to find. Where it hasn't been just totally destroyed.
Yep.
But yeah, that's got the die cut, and you pull it out from this side.
Not a gatefold or anything, no. Just that.
Just that little cutout of the Superfly.
Yep.
At the front there. So that's really cool to find.
That is pretty cool. Well, that's a movie.
Yeah.
Oh, this is another movie as well. Apple Film. I didn't even think of that, but Nilsson. Oh yeah. Oh, is it Nilsson or Neil? I don't know, whatever. Son of Dracula. How do you pronounce it?
Harry Nilsson.
I've heard Nielsen, I've heard Nilsson, but anyway, this one opens up. I'm sure people know this, probably know this one. Pretty cool.
That's really cool.
I love the gatefold. He's the Dracula guy. And this one's hard to come by with, it's got the original inner tube, but it came with, we'll show you inside.
It's the iron-on transfer.
Iron-on transfer, still intact, still there. Oh, that would be a cool shirt.
Bite it.
Bite it. Oh, that is great. We really should do this. I probably wouldn't even work anymore, but
we're gonna watch that movie. Is that really a movie?
Well, it says Apple music from the Apple Film. It's starring Harry and Ringo. Oh, that's gonna be a drunken mess. Maybe we should have started with this one. This is probably one of the most famous die cut sleeves out there.
This one, yeah.
Although the kids won't even know what this is. Floppy disk. But yeah, it's got bits on the side. Well, I can take the whole thing out. So that's a pretty cool one. And everyone, the story, of course, that they lost money making these. Whatever. Not as bad as I think they made it out to be, but yeah.
Yeah, they lost money because of all the coke they were.
Yeah, it's nothing to do with the sleeves. They're running a club.
They were sinking it into
the hacienda. That's their fault. Okay, whatever. That's a good one. And then this one, 3 in a row from this band. This is probably my favorite. OMD, they were known for their die-cut sleeves. And this one's really cool. This is the first press UK version. I don't think they... Yeah, this is the only way to get this one, I'm pretty sure. But all the way through the whole thing.
That's amazing.
That's great. Can you see me? That's my favorite. That is, yeah.
And it's amazing that these sleeves survive because
that's true.
It's so hard to keep these in good nick.
That one's not super exciting, I guess.
No,
but just
it's
a die
just
cut
another
window.
die cut with just the window there.
Just on the front. Yeah.
So that was that one.
Yeah.
And then
that was a little cooler.
More OMD. So
it's a bit of a gatefold, but it doesn't do much. It just it's kind of hard.
Yeah, it's sort of hard. Yeah. So you've got the die cut here on the front.
Yeah.
And then inside, so it is the gatefold.
Yeah.
And so inside then there's the inner sleeve. Yeah, be careful.
All these little dots here. Yeah, you can try to pull that a little. There you go.
Yeah, you can see it sort of moving.
There we go. They're disappearing. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to be very careful.
That's a fun one.
Alright, so these are for some weird shaped sleeves.
Yep.
So this is Small Faces. Ogden's Nut Gone Flake, and so this is the round version, and I'm
it makes me
very nervous
to
do this. This is an original US.
Yeah.
So it comes out into the 4-way.
Hold it that way.
Yeah, I know.
Hold it on the corner. Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh no! What's happening?
That's where the record goes in.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
so
right.
there
Done.
you go. Done. Now we'll never see the light of day again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or at least it not trying to hold it up.
Yeah.
All right. Then we have XTC, the Big Express. This is always a cool one. What do we got? At the bottom, it's just the inner sleeve, which is just rounded too. Pretty cool.
That's really cool.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a bit of an underrated album by them, but yeah, that sleeve is excellent.
And then we have...
Don't show the gate.
Yeah.
It's not real. All right, this is a reissue. But
this is a reissue.
We haven't well,
I wish we had. But yeah, this is Pretty Things, SF Sorrow. So this is pretty awesome. Like
That's how the US
Tombstone.
was, yeah.
So yeah, I awesome album. Awesome.
We got the early German press with the DUK sleeve. That's better than this anyway.
Yeah.
So, all right. Steve Harley, Cockney Rebel. Well, this one's both sides too.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Psychomoto. Totally different sleeve for the US in general anyway. But there's the picture all the way through. Hello.
Oh
no. And there's the... Oh man, we're getting punch drunk. I'll just whip through these two and then you can show that
And
one.
if you haven't heard the Psychomotor by Cockney Rebel, really listen
you
to
must.
it. That is
That's
classic.
I guess a glam kind of weird class. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, these are a couple. I had U.S. copies of these for a long time. I mean, we've had these now for a while. But when they first came out, I didn't even know about these. Susie and the Banshees, Through the Looking Glass. That has the hole cut out, or whole square cut out in the middle. Pretty neat.
That's really
Back
neat.
there, you see that photo. Whatever. Yeah, didn't even know about that one.
Yeah.
This one, I don't know if you're going to even be able to tell. It's only on the front. This is a UK one as well. But it's every little puzzle piece here. The middle part's not. The hyena and the Susie and the Banshees logo, and then all the side puzzle pieces. It's all like I guess you'd call it die cut. All textured. You feel each line and each groove.
Oh, it's sort of like embossed.
Embossed, yeah.
Yeah.
You feel each groove of each piece there, and that, yeah,
So it really feels
cool.
like a puzzle.
I think that's the first UK press. That's how you get it like that. But
All right, so this one's a bit of a classic from the Britpop era. You'll probably know this one, and this one you can change up the sleeves. This has got the die-cut mirror window sleeve in it, and it
Pulp's different class.
Pulp's different class. Yes, it's Pulp's different class. So you can change it up for. And
I think each song.
It's got a card for every song and all the band members as well. So I'm just going to whip through these really quick. So you'll get a different, pretty much a different sleeve. And yeah.
And they did a CD version of this as well.
Yeah, I don't
We
think
don't have that
I don't
one.
think we have that
No.
one. And I think that's the classic cover that
That's the
everybody
regular,
knows.
Yeah. Wow, there's a lot.
There is a lot. It is. I don't think we need to turn it over. I think because they're all double-sided.
Yeah.
So you get a picture on each side, and yeah, and it's all you can change it up.
And we change, just like our record wall, if you watch those, we change this up every week.
No, we don't.
Okay, no. All right, that's the gist. That's a lot, yeah.
So here's another die cut with where the sleeve changes.
That's
so
true.
this
That
is,
one, oh yeah, I was like, no, it's not that big of a deal, but then the eye, yeah.
Yeah, this
Let's
is
see.
the sweet "Give Us a Wink,"
Oh,
and so
look
you
at
can see
that.
the
That's
eyes
creepy.
changing as it comes up. So that one's pretty cool. Really.
And
like
the back
this one.
too, it has the die
Yeah,
cut.
the back does. It's sort of.
Not super exciting, but it's
yeah,
still cool.
It's got the little window at the back as well, and
Yeah.
you see different things changing throughout. So that's
Yeah.
really cool. That's the suite. And then
Do that one, yeah.
yeah, this is one of those ones with a window, one of the plastic windows. So this is Time. So this is a band from late 60s, I think.
Yeah,
late 60s.
they're called Trust in Men Everywhere. Is the full name on a weird name.
Yeah, I know. It is, but man, this is
It's a pretty good album. Yeah,
It's so good.
And like, yeah, it's plastic. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's not just like a
So that was a pretty cool.
All right, and then a couple. Everyone knows they're T-Rex, but if you don't know these couple records, so yeah, these are his last few albums, whatever. This is the last one, I think. But yeah, it's not that I guess super exciting, but just the center holes cut. You don't get that in the U.S. And then you got the cool triangle cut out there for this one. Bolin Zip Gun.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Here is another. This was a band from what year was this? I forget.
Oh, there was some early
2005 or something like 4. I forget. The Delays. They were on Rough Trade. Yeah, this is such an underrated band, especially this album in particular. So, coming through! It's a really great album. This is a reissue. It was never on vinyl when it first came out.
Oh, it wasn't.
Yeah, so this was like the posthumous, just released a few years ago on vinyl for the first time. But it came with this outer sleeve. There's the regular album, what it looks like. But it came with this outer sleeve, and it's a window too. It's just kind of like that Trust in Men Everywhere one. It's not just a die cut. It's got the plastic actual window, so it's like a port window, whatever. Yeah. Ship. Yep.
Oh,
check these guys out.
They're amazing.
They were really good.
Oh, his voice is just beautiful.
He's got that falsetto. They're just beautiful crystalline guitar. I don't even know what to call them, but they're beautiful.
Amazing band.
Great album. Yeah.
All right. Speaking of windows, now please forgive me for this. Or forgive us.
You always get the butt ones. Did you have another video where you had a butt?
I always get the butt ones. And then, we were at a store the other day, and the girl working there pulled out a butt record.
Oh, that's right. We were gonna.
I'm like, why am I gonna get all the butts?
And I was gonna almost buy it just for this video, but it wasn't.
No. So, and some of you may already know this one.
I would think you know this one.
Keith Moon, Two Sides of the Moon. Now you know where this is going.
Yeah.
You really know where this. So here we got Keith in his roles,
with his beautiful wife. Of course.
Yes, doing, being very gentlemanly.
And then after a few drinks,
he's gone off to hang out with Harry Nilsson and Ringo Starr.
Yeah. And that's what happens.
There he is. I'm just keeping that short.
Thanks for coming.
That's Two Sides of the Moon.
All right. Okay, next up, Wooden Ships. This is Ripley. He's got a bunch of different bands like Moon Duo, Rose City Band. This was their album Back to Land from 2013. And if you got the first press, I think only maybe came with that's a lot of cool die cut circles there.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah, I dig that.
Look how cool that is.
And look how the artwork's kind of fun too. Yeah, they're trippy psych rock. They're really cool. I'll show this one quick too. This one's a bit silly. Pylon, Athens Band, even the inner sleeve a little. No, Chomp and the dinosaur. If you can see,
it's like the dinosaurs had
a bit of a nibble.
Yeah.
At the top.
All right, and this is another die cut sleeve. So this is the Todd.
As he's known in our household, the Todd.
The Todd.
All right.
Todd Rundgren.
Oh, that is the front.
This is a wizard, a true star. So this one's just all cut out. It's really cool.
Is it the same cover on both sides? Looks a little kind of similar.
I think it is.
A little different.
Maybe.
A little different. I'll show the other side to you. Look up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's an awesome album.
Yeah.
And then this one's
Ooh,
a little.
I'll show the front first.
All right. So this is Ty Segall.
Yep.
And this is.
I'm gonna help a little. I know some of these are so interactive. You need two people.
Yeah. This is First Taste, and then it's all.
It's kind of like the Asherah Temple first album, which I wish we had that one. We don't have that one to show. Okay, and then Mark Almond from his Stars We Are album. He did 4 singles from this album, and you can kind of tell lots of cool die cut there. And not only that, hopefully you can see that the vinyl, and all of these are like this. They're 4 of them there. Some of them have different cutouts. This one is still in a poly sleeve.
Yeah.
But they all are etched, like etched discs too. So if you can see the etching, hopefully.
That's pretty cool.
And the words like bittersweet, they all fit inside the slots. Yeah, really neat. So one side playable, and then one side's just etching. But all of them, 4 singles, all really cool. Love Mark Almond, of course.
Okay, so now we're coming to the end of this video.
Woo!
Oh, hooray for that. So we're going to end with some classics. So
these will probably be people will know these.
Yeah, people will know these, and they're all by the same artist or the same band.
I know which is which.
Band/artist. So we're gonna go into Alice Cooper. So always with the theatrics.
Oh, that's cool. It's already got the rounded corners on that
so
one.
this is $1 Billion Babies. And so so this has got the rounded corners. It's
this is
it embossed it here as well. And then inside you've got your $1 billion note. And it's got the little piece here that's like a money clip.
Oh, yep.
And then inside here,
is there something in there?
You can sort of see that the $1 billion note is sort of, if you want to slip your $1 billion note in there, it's like a wallet. So there you go. $1 Billion Babies, Alice Cooper.
Are both sides textured on that?
No,
just the front.
Oh, yeah.
Both sides
are textured.
All right. Everyone probably knows this one too. Killer. I always forget how this one folds. So there's your gate fold, and then what happens now? Oh yeah. Okay. So there's your front. Here's your back. Oh, this takes a lot of work. You can do it. Yeah, I'll hold the bottom.
You got the bottom?
This takes two Married to Vinyl. This takes the whole crew.
And there you go, Alice. There's the calendar.
You don't see it too often with that.
Yeah, this is usually sort of,
Or it's just not there because it's like a second press.
Exactly, yeah. Then this one's the classic, I think. This is School's Out. So this one, it opens up.
I know.
It becomes a desk, and we haven't done this.
Yeah, we never. Yeah, you can build the desk.
You can build the desk, and so we've got this one. Now the only thing missing with this one, we don't have the panties.
Part of me's kind of happy about that.
I know, there's something creepy about that, but so we don't have the panties. So we just have the desk.
All right.
With that one, so that's pretty cool.
This one might be the coolest. I don't know.
This one's cool. So as a little backstory, as a kid, my sister Beth had this album, and I used to just look at this sleeve all the time and just be fascinated by it. It used to kind of creep me out a little bit, but I just loved it. So we have Alice Cooper's From the Inside. So this one opens up, and so you go inside the insane asylum.
Oh yeah.
And there's a door here that opens up.
Oh, that's right. I always forget about that one.
And you see Alice in his cell. And then
even the back.
On the back is everybody's getting released. So
they're like, school's out for summer.
Yeah. So and I think the cover, you sort of had some of the characters from the album as well, so from the song titles.
Oh yeah.
So that was pretty cool.
All
right. That's that.
That is that. Hopefully, if you made it all the way to the end, thank you. You are a star.
Oh man, you're a legend.
I'm not sure. This feels like a long video, but I'm not sure.
It really does.
Let's see how much we can edit out.
Oh man, I need to drink up this one.
All right. Thanks again for watching to the bitter end. If you made it this far, great. And let us know which ones you have or some of your favorites that we might not have shown.
Yeah.
Like, subscribe, do all the fun stuff. And we'll see you on the next one.
Thanks all. Happy digging.
See you later.
Oh, Lord.
My God, that was painful.